Welcome to the FS Show, featuring your host, Simulation for the Nation.
I totally wasn't ready for that, ladies and gentlemen. I was busy eating stuff. Hello. Welcome. Hope you're all doing very well. Simulation for the Nation here. This microphone's in my way. That's better. How are you all today? It is, well, it's Thursday. So good noon, good evening, wherever you are. It is currently just gone 3 p.m. my time, 8 p.m. GMT there. We're going to have some fun on Meadow Grove Extended today. But before we do, as always, let's say hello to everybody. We've got 60 of you in chat today. Good afternoon, everyone. So we're going to start with Mickey, who was here very early doors. Great to have you on board. We've got Nathan, we've got Jack, we've got Cows, Somatology. We've got James and we've got Jack. We've got the Scandinavian Farmer as well as the SJ Agri Epic Domain as well. Welcome, Harold Boy. We've also got Jack in there. Michael Savage Max is in the house as well. Hello, Alistair. Welcome along. Just a name, but a few. If you are in chat and you've yet to do so, do say hello. Welcome to you all. Thank you for joining us. Now, what I need to do, there will be a bit of a hurried setup today. Just need to get my wheel working properly, so we'll get rid of that. Hide you under there, like so. And let's get ourselves going with a little bit of this. Shall we? Boom. Let's get us into the game now. I think we'll have to get going. There's nothing better to do right now. And in we go. Hello, Sophie, as well as Kitty. Rocket Kid Ryan's here as well. Welcome. Perfect. Better. Okay. All right. And so yeah, we are on Meadow Grove Extended. As you can see, into game here. Let's do a bit of this. Let's have a little bit of a look around. What I would like to do is make sure you got enough volume as well. Hey, Jarhead, as well as Captain LT88. Jaffa's here as well. How are we all? Welcome along, guys. Thank you ever so much for joining us. We're going to be going for an hour and a bit or so. See how we get going. And it should be some good fun. I'm looking forward to it. You join me here. We're on Meadow Grove Extended, first of all. Of course, as soon as I saw this came out, I was going to do a first look, but then get onto a stream of it as well. Hello, Levi. What's going on? So let's get into it, shall we? We are currently, if you haven't seen Meadow Grove Extended, it's huge. Let's start by saying that. I'm going to bring up the map here so you can see what I mean. Look at the size of that thing. Now, for those of you who kind of know the area, you're looking at the main farm here from the original. And then the PDA for the original farm would kind of sneak around here. And then it would come down, and then you've got your store here, so it would kind of creep along there, and then sneak down here, down around there, up and through, and then a little bit like that, really. Come up. So, pretty big, but now it's obviously huge, as you can see. Hello, Jeff and KC, how are you, buddy? You get one of these as well. We've got Beyond Nows here, John Paul as well. Welcome, guys. Great to have you all here. We got 790 of you here. Great to see. If you haven't done so, folks, do hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new as well. Come and join in the fun. And yeah, so as you can see, it's huge. So I'm choosing an area that we've not been into before. So the brand new area. This is where we are, very in the northern edge here. We've gone for a nice smaller yard. Jump up onto here, you'll see what I mean. It's tiny. Now the idea being, we're gonna have a little bit of fun, make it a little bit of a challenge for this series as well. We are in, as you can see, £150,000 worth of debt. The bank have said no more. Enough is enough. You need to start repaying that. So that's what we're going to have to look into doing. We are using seasons. We're using proceed. We're going to be using the precision farming as well. We're not using any of the farming agency add-ons. They're not quite available yet. But, you know, for the right now, we'll just crack on. We are in the first day of summer, which means we've got a lot of crops that we can get ready to go. And we're going to see how it looks. Now, I see, Levi, you should be try doing debt-free farm challenge on this map. Do you know what I'd like to do? We are running, obviously we've got like 6 weeks until FS22, so not too much time. But what we can do is get us into debt-free and then stay there. That's going to be the challenge. So we'll see how that one works. But this is the equipment that we currently have. It's a little bit older. We've got a Crone Round Baler there, and we've got a Mikhail Rapid to go with it. We've got an old JCB, the old 520 from the Polish pack there. We're going to be using that quite a bit. We've got a Case 95 or 1056 XL with a little Kuhn mower on the back. We've got a 4.4 Kvinland plow in there. We've got a nice little Vardestad set of rollers discs. We have got a little trailer. I like to call this kind of like a converted wagon trailer, really. But yeah, that's what that is. The drawbar's nearly disappeared, but we'll worry about that later. Hey, Lancy boy, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. We've got an old John Deere 3-meter 750A drill. We've got another John Deere We've got a 6810, 6910S. Now this is the chip-tuned one, so it gives you about 180 horse or something crazy like that, which is pretty neat. Got a class dominator, the 108 there. This is the Giants version from the pre-order for FS19. And then in here, tucked away, we got a sprayer and our fertilizer spreader. Yeah, I agree with what Glenn says there. Give it a smash. And then we got one more little shed over here, which we'll be using to store bales and things in like that. But there is also a little flat trailer there for carting bales around in, and a little rake tucked in the corner. So yeah, this is going to be our little area. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck on into it. It's going to be great. So yeah, let's see how we go. Now from a land perspective, we've got a few fields. Let's zoom into where we are. So we've got a little handful. Mainly, it's a mixture 50-50 really of grass and arable there. So that should work out pretty well. What we're going to be doing today is starting by mowing down field 226 and maybe 225. We're going to leave those to make hay with, I think. And then whilst they're wilting, we'll probably jump on and do a bit of combining as well. We'll get a bit of both worlds going here, I think, which should be a good way to go. When you're starting out, I'm guessing you cheat on money and reset the value. Yeah, so for what I did here, if you have a PC and you use the developer tools, press F11, you can add money in there. Now you can even add negative figures. So I minused all the money in here, which is what I've set up with. So that's how you do that. Hey, Drew! Just gonna send it! Welcome, how are you doing today? 96 of you here. Thank you everyone for coming along. Great to have you all here. Now, like I say, let me just get myself all set up. We should be good to go. So let's jump into the case, I think, really. Now, question for you all, folks. We're going to be doing a mixture of hay and silage here. I don't want to do all silage and sell it. I don't really like that approach, so we'll be dialing that down. I think what we'll be doing at some point soon is checking in on the XML of the map here, because I don't want it to be too easy to bail us out of the money out of this hole. I don't want to be able to sell like 200 silage bales and figure out that we've done it. So I'll be making sure that when you do sell those at the bale sell points of the BJ, that the price is reduced right down a bit to make it a little bit more realistic. So we've got a few fields anyway. What I think we'll do is get this one cut down. Now it's up to you if you think that we should look into making silage off the first couple there, or what you want to do. But yeah, give me your thoughts in the chat below. We're just gonna try and get out here without pranging the baler off the side. Oh, and I forgot to mention as well, we do own 2 other fields. Little handful of fields down in the bottom cluster here as well. Now the purpose of me doing that was just so we could get away, really explore a different corner of the map, see what was going on, and I think that should work out quite well. I still don't have silly thing. Okay. No drive control for me today. I need to reinstall that. My key bindings won't let it work. Hello, Adam Cross. How you doing? Barry Grant's here as well. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's just get this little paddock done first. Ooh, pull through. Now, of course, what happens if you use non-seasons ready map with seasons? It just probably won't work for you. The map won't recognize it. There's a lot of things that have to be added into some of the game or the map XMLs for it to actually function. So you might see various different things like the lighting work, but the trees wouldn't change. You wouldn't have the crops in there either, that kind of thing. Playing hard mode, that'll have a good price to silage. Good point. Can I change that in here? What I want to do is go. There you go. Hey Cathal, how you doing? Welcome along. I'm just gonna open something up because I want to keep an eye on something. Usually around about now, anyone who is a media partner with Giants will receive a load of fact sheets, and we haven't done yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Anywho, listen to the sound of that case. Can you build with a T72? Unfortunately, Joey, no, I can't afford that. I'm in negative 150,000. I can't afford to buy that. That will be a no. But what we can do is crack on with the gear that we got. We will be looking to do some contracts here and there. But yeah, it'll be pretty nice to get out and about there, make a bit of money, go anywhere to do whatever we can find, really. I've got enough equipment to cover like the spectrum of contracts, so we can really crack along there. Hey Dan, how you doing? Welcome along. 102 people watching. It's great to have you all here. Thank you everyone for joining in. Lancey, how you doing as well, buddy? You should move Saving Ground as farm onto this map. Interesting idea. Interesting. I've been to Meadow Grove obviously for a long time with Dairyman's Diary, and it's... I have to think about that. It's very tempting though. It absolutely is very, very tempting indeed. What case is this? We're in a 1056 case. This is a mod hub range, 956 range. So you can go for a 956 or 1056 there as well. I'm doing very well, thank you, Dan. Very well indeed. Having some fun. Pleased to see Meadow Grove came out there. I saw it being out and about across the week there, but didn't get a chance to really do a first look on it or anything like that until just the other day. So, but yeah, it's great. Really do like it. Making hay in UK map makes me nervous. I can appreciate that. Yeah, used to make me very nervous as well when I was mowing it. I don't think this map needs the PDA with roads, but yes, farm lad, I agree. The PDA it's big, but you can just kind of make out where the roads are, but not fully. It's just a bit of a mud track there at the moment. So happy to see this map. Yes, Sam, it's a cracking map, and judging by the number of people who are in the stream today, it's well received. People love to see it back, really, really do, and I'm delighted it's here as well. Nice little setup, that. Really nice little setup. If anybody's been watching Ollie Blogs on YouTube, they recently bought a 1456, was it? Or 1455 to renovate and restore. Lovely looking machine. Hey Bones, I'm doing well, buddy. How are you today? Good to have you on. So we'll be looking to bring the stream along for a little bit of a ride tomorrow there, all being well. This will be good fun. We'll see how much work we can get done there. At the moment, we're not in the luxury of being able to store cereal crops, for example. We've got the shed space to do it, but we need the money coming in. So we'll have to see what that looks like. I have bought seed already. It's down at the shop. We need to go down with a trailer and pick that up at some point. We've got that on hand, but yeah, we're just not in the position to kind of hold off on cashing in on money for this first year around. So the idea being that if we can manage to get ourselves back into the black, then we'll look into kind of investing a bit into new equipment there and kind of stabilizing ourselves and building on up over. But we're at the moment we're just not quite there. Which would be good. That means if we do get into the positive, then we can start to afford things. Like great, we'll look to see how we can improve the setup a little bit. He did. He got an MB track, and was it one of his drivers got the John Deere, and then he picked up a case and a MB. Splashing the cash around there. When is this map coming on PS4? Do you know what? It's a great question, Jake, and I'm not sure if it will be. It takes a lot of work to convert the map over to console. As if Lancey Boy's still here, he can certainly attest to, and I don't think because of the timing of FS19 and FS22, don't know if Nathan's gonna have the time to do that. That's my understanding of it. I guess we'll have to wait and see if that remains true or not. That's a good question. Why am I using dollars? Because for some reason I did one episode on a while ago, and it's never changed back my when I was doing the debt-free farm on the American series, it never changed everything back into pounds. So we're gonna have to wait for that to change. Hey Luke, what's going on, buddy? Hey Mark as well, how you doing? Welcome along. 99 people watching, 105 people watching, and 59 likes. Do hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 75 likes in the next 15 minutes. I'm sure we can, as we just wait for all this to do its thing. Have a quick look over here. Excellent. So what did everyone think of the news around the production chains that came out today? It's looking very in-depth there now. There's a lot to consider when you're harvesting any crop type now. It's going to be a really in-depth little process, which I can't wait to see a bit more about, actually. He is hoping it gets converted to FS22. Yeah, you never know. Watch this space. It will take quite a while. I don't know if it will be faster to rebuild it. I'm not sure what that looks like from modders in 22, but I guess we'll find out. You have a 1455, but it's not in great condition. Yeah, to be honest, there the design of those cabs were very prone to rust. We had a 956, well, my uncle did, and it was not in great shape at all by the time it it left his farm. Yeah, and that's another thing to consider there as well. As Ryan says, you know, the QA team are going to be really focusing at the moment on all things FS22. So, and I know when you think about this time for FS17 through to 19 there, the QA team, although smaller, did really slow down in terms of the number of mods being released. Hello, Jack and Jordan, what's going on? Welcome along. Fellow Newcastle fan, I see. Love to see it. Yeah, it's slowing right down. And also, you've got to think as well, a lot of modders might start to be turning their attention to 19 and stopping the production of mods for 19. Or turning their attention to 22, sorry. Ah, lovely, Luke. Well, safe travels. I'm going to move forward a bit here. There you go. Okay. So this is going to be headland number 4. We'll probably do 6. That's usually what we do. Looking forward to Oxy's new map in FS20. Yeah, it sounds like he's got that very well advanced now as well. I was speaking to him the other day about testing opportunities, so hopefully we could see that sooner rather than later when we get into 22 there, but he's all geared up, ready to go, that's for sure. As Oxy always is, he's flying along. I always think whenever Oxy goes quiet, it's always a good thing. You know, you don't hear much from him on social media because he's just grinding away, getting things into shape. Always leads to good news. And hopefully I'm right again. Okay. Is this a new story for yourself? This is going to be a new, just a live stream thing, really. I think we'll see how we get on there. Give us something new to roll with the last 6 weeks or so. Now, there will be a point where I'm probably not going to be doing much content before, in the last week before FS22. I'm not actually going to be in front of my computer, but yeah, we'll be taking a wee break before the onslaught of FS22 arrives, which should be fun. Okay, let's do one more this way, and then we'll do one more headland run the other way. Ooh, I'm gonna crack into that. That didn't quite pan out. Perfect. So what we could do is we'll do this field, and then just so we get to experience a little bit of the ground, what we can do is go for a bit of a drive and take a long way around, like kind of around the east coast, and we'll head all the way on down to that southern little strip, just to see what it's looking like down there, really, taking the different area of the map. Well, hello, Martin. Oh, welcome, sir. How are you? It is a bit different, yes. Jack and Jordan clips there at the moment. It's not planned to see what that looks like moving forward, but yeah, for right now, there is no plans from Nathan to get this converted across. A lot of effort to convert it across, and by the time he does, I'm not sure Giants would actually host it. But yeah, as Harold Boy says, that you can get the original version, just not the extended. How are you today, Martin? What's going on? That should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So the size that I've got now, Challenging will probably be the best option with all those different, and it's good because it'll also give you plenty of different contracts to crack on with as well. Because you want to find a map that's got sufficient contracting opportunities in, so i.e. big enough. I'm doing well, thanks, Martin. I'm doing all right. How are you? Cracking along. Got onto the server for about 3 and a bit hours yesterday, which was handy. A little bit of progress on there, I see. All right, Luke, no worries. Safe travels. We'll see you when you're back home. Okay. I think I'll go up here. Not much left of this little paddock there, so like I say, we'll go and do one more down at the other end of the map, have a little bit of a drive through, and then we'll come up and probably get a bit of combine started as this withers, I think. Now I've got a little bit of an odd shape left here. That being said, lockdown and Cheltenham's a good one. Absolutely it is, yeah. Or there's that little farm just next, or that little yard next, it's essentially just a shed next to the castle. That's a good one. If you're on PC, that gives you a few options there as well. But lockdown gives you everything you'd want. Carrots and Nottingham are growing. Yeah, we'll be on there. Hopefully we'll get onto there on Sunday, maybe. Hoping to, at least. Ooh, nice, Lancy. Combine northern and the north side. Oh, fantastic. Must mean we're pretty much all done. Even the stuff at the spring, like just south of CV. So that means we're flying. I have all my auto drilling done weeks ago. I need to get on that. Flying along on there on farm sim there with this, with the winter drilling, at least flying along. How long does it take you to make an episode of Dairyman's Diary, and how do you come up with the ideas? Barry, hello, thank you for the question. So if it's a 20, let's say a 20-minute episode, which seldom they are, so quite often they're a little bit longer, but let's assume that it's 20 minutes. It would take me, with recordings, like staging up the episode, it can take anywhere between like 2.5 and 5 hours, depending upon what we're doing. And what I mean by that is, let's say if it's harvest, and the last episode I was starting harvest, I want to kind of move it on sufficiently so it looks like it's progressed, which means I got to finish the field, right? And then bale it and card everything up. So I got to do that, then get everything staged, and then record it, then edit it, and then get it ready for publishing, make the thumbnail, etc. So it can take up to about 4 or 5 hours depending, which is why unfortunately it's down to 1 episode a week, because it was so much off camera work. Really, really was. Ah, nice. That's awesome, Ryan. Great job. Ah, very good, Harold. Doing winter wheat planting about 1 month ago. Oh, very nice farming fam. Hey, James, I'm going well, thanks, buddy. How are you today? Welcome aboard. Harrison, hello. I twiddled with the XMLs. Well, I didn't actually. I pressed the F11. If you're on PC, you can use Easy Developer. And I manufactured that. I moved it down. So the idea being that we're in a position whereby we are, you know, forced into a significant amount of debt, and we can't buy anything now. The game physically won't let us buy anything. But what it can do is let us repay that. So that's what we're gonna try and do. We made it to 77 likes in less than 9 minutes. So thank you, everybody. Well done. Thank you very much for all of your support. If you haven't done so as well, do subscribe. Come and join us. There'll be plenty more going on. He bought a massive for the breakdown costs. Outrageous. Outrageous. Add all the maize plus costs. Oh, nice, Lancy. That is awesome. That sounds really good. I mean, if you'd be willing to send a demo or a test version, happily receive that. I cannot wait until we get FS22 set up, and the server, the Daddy server, will become a Massey server. It's just going to be full of Masseys. Hey, not lad, what's going on, buddy? How are you today? Yes, you can find it. Let me, TMC, it's on Simply Safe Mods, but I can probably grab you a link in a second, because I have that kind of thing lying around. There you go. That's where you can find it. If you're on PC, you can download Meadow Grove from there. It's only $1,800 for a new link arm. Does that link arm drive itself over to your tractor and put it on? Good lord, that's a lot of money. If you weren't too rough, you wouldn't be breaking your link arms in the first place. Hey Max, how you doing, buddy? Welcome along. $39 days to go. It's really not that far away, is it? I cannot wait. It's gonna be great to see it. 39 days, when you put it in that perspective, be here before we know it. You'd want to do it exactly, you would, yeah. And maybe even knock a couple of acres down for you as well. Good heavens. Is that for a front or a rear, by the way? Hello, Dylan. We got DNA Legend as well. Hello. How are you? Oop, I've just gone over reverse by accident. All right, so that's field number 1 done. 14 mile an hour with a sumo turned out to be too much. Okay, so like I say, we've got one field knocked down. I want to do a little bit of everything today just to get us off to a good start. From our crops up the top here, we've got... We could go and knock down 116. That looks nice and achievable. But we've got a big field of wheat that's ready to go. We've got a field of barley there that's ready, and then we've got oats and canola as well. So we'll probably come in and tackle one of these, I would imagine, with the combine. But let's just go and knock down that little field. I want to figure out how I'm going to get down there as well, because that's a new little challenge. Beacons on. So, and that's the thing. This is where we could really do with a little road on the PDA. I do believe if I go down that way, that's a road there. It's going to take us around to here. And then I can probably creep onto here. Now, this is original road as well, so I can go all the way. Okay, that'll work. Excellent. How hard can this be? Don't buy a field 112, there isn't a gate. Oh, that's less than ideal. Gone the wrong way. Good start. Good start, Sim. Oh, no, 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 no. Get off the road. I'm going to get run over. Excuse me. Coming through. Realism coming through. Mind your back. Good heavens. Tractor just went up his notch. This is the way I meant to go. Just here. There you go. Any idea if Caverland are in FS22? George, I would highly suspect that they are, given that they only just properly came in as a DLC. I can't see any reason why they wouldn't, but you are right to say that. I do. We've seen a lot of coon thus far. We've seen, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to hope that they are. It's a really good point. Yeah, cat forearms aren't the cheap rumor. Oh my lord. Come on. We're going. We're sending it. There you go. We're not crashing either. I think Nathan's done a really good job with the terrain as well. It's just very nice rolling hills. Makes it a little bit more interesting from time to time. There's a nice little garage on the corner here. A lot of little small yards here and there, which make it really good fun to be in. We're at 108 people watching, 92 likes. Thank you each and every one of you for joining in. Welcome along. That's a nice little stack yard there. Crashed into a Crashed into a sale sign. Looking at... That's not ideal.
I can't believe you've done this.
Okay, I want to go up to the next one. Yes. Dylan, this map is probably not coming to console as it stands right now. No, unfortunately. Just too much work to try and get it ready. And not enough time, really. Lovely to see more telehandlers in FS22 there. Yes! Yeah, there's been a lot kind of confirmed so far. And, you know, it's nice to see things like the Class Scorpion come back in because I love that telehandler. Realismo. Bingo, you got it. There you go. Number plate on this tractor, I believe, is European. Yes, looks like it's German. Is that German? No. Possibly. You bought a new tractor? Very nice, Evan. What did you buy? I think I'm good now. So I'm going to follow this guy all the way down to the bottom, effectively. When we be finishing in about an hour or so, give or take. I just thought we'll come and see what's new in this area. Is this a new little yard here? I like this yard. So this yard has some really nice cattle sheds. It's got a lovely little stack yard on the other side of it. This was one contender that I was going to come to, but I like the idea of having a smaller yard to start with. But this is a pretty cool little yard. Nice sheds. But no, that's pretty good fun. And then I do believe, yeah, we'll follow this around the corner. Hey, no worries, Lancy boy. Thanks for stopping by anyway. Good to have you on board as always. We'll catch you in the next one. Hello, Irish Farming. William, how are you?
Just gonna send it.
Oh, I should watch where I'm going. So, we're going to turn right at the end? Yes. Ooh, book it. Go. That truck's indicating around the corner. Okay. So if I went that way, that would take us up to the... That's the way I want to go. Such a big map down here. I mean, when you see where like the old footprint was, it's such a difference. Have any of you started who are playing on PC? Have any of you started playing on here? Have you got a specific farm that you're going along with? I was speaking to Derp the other day, and he has started on the original farm still, which is a bold move, Cotton, but that's where he's gone. Hey Ryan, how are you, buddy? Great to have you on board. How's everything in New Zealand, my friend? Marnik, I'm going well, thanks. How are you? Thanks for swinging on in. Welcome to Meadow Grove Extended, guys. We're currently at 98 likes. We're 2 likes away from the big 100. Do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We're just going to knock down this tiny little paddock here. Oh, it hasn't even got a gate on. Look at that. In we go. That makes it nice and easy. What steering wheel do I use? Diesel boy, I've got Logitech G29 is what it's called. Have to think about that. Well, okay then. Okay, and off we go. Oh, you got a T6 there, Evan. Is it seasons ready? We are using seasons on it, correct? start by yard 110. Oh, I see. Okay, so just down there. Nice. You're using a Fence 700. Nice machine to start with. It did take me a while to decide which one to use, I must say. I like the option we went with, though. I like the two older machines. I think it kind of fits the vibe that we're going for as well, which is always important to do. Swing around here. By the time we get these headlands knocked off, there won't be much left at all. Then, like I say, we'll go and crack on with a little bit of combining. Probably get some straw baled up as well. Get that stacked up there. Oh, 6080, beg your pardon. 108 likes.
Just gonna send it.
Thank you very much, everybody. That is awesome. I haven't hit that many likes in a while, so it's great to have that. Thank you, folks. Is the map out yet? It is for PC only. There is a link in chat. Let me just pin it. There you go. It should be pinned now. So if you want to download it for PC, you can get it from there. And that is the only genuine link at the moment as well. So if you want to keep finding it, use that one. So yeah, like I say, at the moment we've got everything that we need on the farm. We don't need to buy anything new. We've got all of our seed, and I think we're good for we've got all of our fertilizer as well, so we should be all right there. Means that we can kind of really just focus on cracking along and make some money back in. We won't get out of debt by just the harvest, I know that much for sure, but it'll get us a good chunk. Now I don't know, what we might look to do is, we haven't got all the most profitable crops as well. I made sure that we had barley, one smaller field of oilseed rape. I didn't want to go oilseed rape and oats just to really crank out the value. I thought that wouldn't be too challenging, so we're mixing up a little bit. We also have a lot of opportunity with contracts as well, I do believe, so we'll make sure we get onto those. Hey, Rocket Kid, welcome. How are you today? Thank you for swinging on in. Sarah, at the moment there, as far as we are aware, it does not, unfortunately. Okay. Hey, Manchester City Gaming, hello. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get one more. Do I remember you? Yes, I do. Okay then, so we'll just, like I said, not much left by the time we get this headland done. It's very much become the case. Ah, Rocket Kid! Thank you very much, you get one of those. Welcome to the family. Beautiful map, isn't it? It's a stunning map. I did do a first look the other day. It's on the channel. You go and check it out if you want to see a bit more information on this. And there's Christopher Smith as well. Thank you very much for subscribing, Chris. Welcome to the family. Yeah, you can check out that video as well. Hey, non-traditional farmer, how you doing? It's been a while. All right, let's just get this little chunk out the middle, and we'll do probably one more headland around the edge. Now this field we'll just leave for hay, I reckon. Just a bit easier than having to bring multiple different machines down to ted it out as well. So we'll just do that. You know what, man, it is, and I think if it just came out a little bit earlier, it would be perfect for it as well. Now what I'm thinking of doing is get ourselves out of debt, and then if we have enough time between then and, you know, start of FS22, we'll roll it with debt-free farm rules for sure. But I think, yeah, right now we just need to get out of debt. We're heavily in debt at the moment, so we need to figure that well out. Yeah, it's a great map. It's great to see it out in its current version as well. It's been a long time in the coming, I think. You know, Nathan's had to work hard on it amongst other things and balancing the real life commitments as well, but he's done a grand job on getting it ready. He really has. A good team of testers with him as well. And the great thing about Meadow Grove, obviously, this is the same size area as Chellington. Now, Chellington has a lot larger fields in it, which means that you need to buy a lot larger equipment to make it work. But with Chellington, you can, with Meadow Grove, you can pick and choose the fields that you want. They're all nice and small, so you can get away with you know, the size of equipment that we have there, and it doesn't feel like it's too much of a stretch, which is nice. Really do like that. Hello, Jack. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. And then what we'll do, we'll lift up here. We're gonna go and have an explore back around via the other way, really, I think. So we'll follow this road out to the left, and then hopefully we might be able to find a way back through the extended area. What I know is like the placeable area, so kind of through here. If you recall, I built a farm here. So we're going to follow this around, join it back up into there, come up through here, and then we can... This road will take us eventually back to our place. Bingo. Hi, James. What's going on? Welcome. Let's go. Yeah, Drew, let us know how you go. Do send some pictures into the usual spaces of that. Does the map lag? Not for me so far, Rocket Kid. No, we're looking okay. Looking good. I do like actually this little area down here as well. I must say it's got some nice little yards in this area. Hi, Elite Modern. Nearly missed you there, buddy. How are you doing? Whoop, bounce. Get up there. So yeah, that yard up there is quite a nice little yard as well. I like that one. Oh, that's where I'm going, over the cattle grid. Still trying to get used to where everything is. It's tricky. It is tricky. So yeah, this really where we are now is the end of the like the extended area, if you like, which is pretty nice to see. So this is all kind of new. They put a little bit of a ditch in there. We farmed all of this area with Meadow Grove there. This shed was in one of the last versions of the small Meadow Grove. Shape of the PDA above F68. Oh, F66. Oh dear. Little campsite there down by the river. Yeah, exactly. Loads of little yards. Even someone who wants like a contractor's yard, this would be pretty perfect for you. If all you want is a shed that you can, you know, store your kit in. Bingo. The main reason I didn't choose anything in this area was because it was very close to where we'd already been farming, so decided to leave it and move on. Yeah, what's good is at least I can kind of figure out my way back home from here. Yeah, exactly. There was an updated version that came out there, yeah. I never switched across to that one. Alright, get up the hill. That store is huge now. Plenty of space to get around there. Now, if I go... Yeah, we're gonna go left. Rocket Kid, yes, Simply Safe Mods is a good site to use. Definitely is. The only thing, Eric, that it doesn't work with are the farm and agency add-ons at the moment. Everything else is looking good. Everything else seems to be working well for me. So that's good news. We're going to probably want to go this way. Whoop, there you go. Yeah, right, Brian, you're not wrong. It's very similar and it's very minimal, really. You know, nothing more than the shed. Some people like that's how I love to start the Young Farmer series off. So that worked really well. Hang on, figure this out. No, okay. Yeah, the only update I would like to see would be a PDA with a road on there, just so you can kind of see. Adabu, hello. It's been some time. How are you? Welcome along. It's been a while. Let's leave that up though. We're just gonna creep around here, not having the 50k box here is hitting, but we'll get on with it. I think I want to go right here. Right would make sense. Nothing coming. Oh, there's something that way. Oh, dearie me, you came out of nowhere. Bobby's here as well. What's going on, Bobby? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Callum as well. Hello, Callum. And then I guess I'm gonna go up there. Perfect, and then we're home. Oh, and hello. How you doing, guys? Welcome along. Thank you everyone who's just joined. Great to have you here. We're gonna get on with a bit of harvesting now. We've got some grass knocked down. We're gonna let that wilt for a little bit, and then we're gonna knock down a little bit of extra grassland that we have around the place. Daniel, is going well. Thank you very much. How are you? What's going on? Now what I need to figure out is where. No, we'll stick this back in the shed. That's all right. Stephen Nesbitt as well, another old school. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. It has been some time. I hope all is going well with you, sir. Let's just knock you off. Stick you into here. When's the young farmer coming back? Hopefully in FS22. Need to give it a little bit of time to breathe, because otherwise you just start to retrace the very same old. Oh no. You start to retrace the same storyline, so it's good just to give it a little bit of breathing room. See how it goes, you know, that kind of thing. Bingo. All right. We can shut this one. Open this one. Callum as well. Hello, Callum. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you today? John Deere's going to go on the trailer. Case can take the header trailer out. I'm going to go to tackle some barley first, which will be field 224. Yeah, the big swap over here, Ryan. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Now, something I think I let a lot of my channel members know is there is some actual real life inspiration for that series. So that's a little behind the scenes, and that happened in real life as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on how that individual's doing and what that looks like. And then we're gonna go and tackle field 224. So I do love this old case. It's such a boxy old thing. I assume. Good. Hey James, haven't seen you in a while. This map's looking good, and I've just reached 200 hours on Meadow Grove. Nice, good effort. Yeah, it's good to have you back on board, James. Yeah, that's a great little series. All right, now we go. JP, hello. How are you, my friend? Welcome along. Good to have you back on board. Get around there. Don't click the gate post. Don't click the gate post. Don't click. I have to do what I did with the trailer to get in here, aren't I? No, 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 no. There you go. That could have nearly been a lot worse. Okay, so... Bingo. Ah, there you go. I like it, James. That's the spirit. Okay, so. Oh, Ryan, thank you very much, buddy.
Just gonna send it.
Thank you for becoming a dedicated sponsor, Ryan. If we haven't done so already, do make sure, just send me a message in Discord there, Ryan, and we'll get you all hooked up if you haven't been on already. And do you play on PC, Ryan? Oh Lord, that's better. Normal. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Ryan. That's very generous of you. Yeah, like I said, do message us and I will we'll get you hooked up with all the access in the rooms. And then yeah, we can even get you onto the Deddy server as well. Zeba, hello! Now. We're not going to fit into here, are we? We're going to try, though. Oh, yeah, we got it. Love that tractor. It's great. It looks absolutely stunning. Alright, now let's get the beast. I can stay on for a minute or two. It's going well, thank you, Seba. How are you today? What is new in the world? Okay, back we go. I noticed that. There you go. There was a set of rollers behind me. I didn't want to knock that over. Plenty of space as it turns out. Hey Ben, how you doing today, buddy? Welcome along. Welcome to the stream. Hope all is good. No, 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 not quite. Back we go. Nailed it. All right then. Okay. I've got Betty here as well. Hello everyone, welcome along. Great to have you all here. So let us know in chat whilst we're just cracking along, getting ourselves all set up here. What are we most looking forward to now that we're really only 6 weeks away from Farm Sim 22? And with everything that we've seen over the last few weeks and all the different blog posts that are coming out, what are you all looking forward to seeing the most? Is it a machine? Is it a system? Is it a new game feature? This is a proper UK map. It certainly is, Rocket Kid. It is. I need to unfold the combine, don't I? Combine unfolded. We're using the combine experience mod, which means that we have the threshing unit and the header triggered separately, which is great. There goes the header. The rear little touch. We want to be swathing the straw because we're going to have to try and enable straw swath. Yes, please. Perfect. Oh, and let's just dial down that speed ever so slightly there. 7 miles an hour, you can reel that back in a little bit, Dominator. Thank you. I don't know. I don't think it will, to be honest, there, because I think by the time you do it and go through testing, first of all, I just don't think Giants are going to be testing that much at the moment. I think they're turning their attention to a lot of other things. And secondly, if it's out on PC and it's only going to be out on PC, then it's on Simply Safe mods and it's going to do a grand job there. Hey, Harry Morton, how you doing, buddy? What happened to the money? Oh, good question. That I'm deliberately reduced it down. The idea being that this old farm is in trouble. So what we need to do is try and salvage it. We need to try and make as much money as we can, pay off the debts, and get going moving forward. So that's the plan. That's what we're looking to try and do. So we can't buy any new equipment. We've got to use what we've got, and we've got to try and pay off our debts and get out of trouble. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for the next few weeks until Farm Sim, at least Farm Sim 22. We'll see if we can get ourselves back to zero, if not better. Boo, Ghoul, boo. That was one of your worst ones yet, Ghoul. Oh, all right then. So we'll try and get all these headlands done at least. Get the straw taken off here as well. Catch you later, Harold boy. Thanks for coming on in anyway. Hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. All right. Excellent stuff. So like I say, we'll get 4-ish headlands done. That'll give the get us set up. We can't really use hired worker either because we can't afford to use that. That'll just put plungers further and further into the red there, so we'll have to get going. What we might look to do is the less valuable crops such as barley, we might just sell that straight off, get it into the coffers, and then for anything which has a little bit more value to it, we might try and tip that onto the floor and hold that until we get some better demand. I think that'll be a good move. I mean, it's entirely possible, Rocket Kid. All I can suggest is refresh your server, or refresh your browser, or close your app down and reopen it if you're using a mobile or a tablet, and see how you get on. Yeah, it's looking okay on my end. Everything's saying it's all in good condition. Really could do with another coffee. Ah, good, cool. So glad to see new bits of stone picking and rollers coming to FS22. Yes, more real life interaction. Exactly. Yeah, the whole ground care and the mulching as well. I think I really like that. I like the idea of Bill I can't wait to actually build my own orchard and set that all up there and see how it all functions. That's going to be really cool. Very, very much looking forward to that. What's the update on adding them some... Crossed out a few weeds in them. Yeah, there's a few more bits of spraying that needs to be doing, and there's a little bit of extra fertilizer to put down on all the ground that we just lifted for silage. Then after that, it'll be a case of just lifting the, clamping the pit, keeping everything fed, and then what we're going to do is I've reduced it down to 3-day seasons now, so with the idea that we can kind of really speed through there a little bit. So soonish, we should hopefully be ready for our own harvest there, which would be pretty cool. Hey Rebel, how you doing? I own this farm right behind us here, and we are currently in the north next to field 224 and 226 is where we're hiding. So that's the farm that we own. As you can see, we need to do some soil sampling, but we can't really do it yet because it costs money to buy or to lease that soil sampler. So we can't really do that. So all we can see is the current yield coming in there at the moment. So we'll have to just work off of that and see how we get on. Possibly yes, school. Yeah, looking at the weekend again, I'd suggest for that one. Sorry, I'm just looking at emails here, see if something I'm waiting for, and the answer is still no. Which farms are you owning currently on Meadow Grove? I know that we have Drew down at the south end. Anyone else setting himself up here? Ooh, get around there. Ah, nice, cool. We're at 125 likes and we're back down to 63 people watching. Thank you everyone for staying with us there, and thank you if you have hit the like button. It's great to see. Really do appreciate that. Oh, get away. That was holding steady around about what, 58, 60 there. That's pretty good. Yeah, 2 farms below yours. Oh, okay. Very nice. Oh, stop. At the new cattle yard and the hen shed myself. The new cattle yard being the one out on the east side there by 262. That one? That's pretty cool. All right. Hen yard west of me. I didn't even know there was a hen specific yard. I like it. I like the variation. I think it's great. Because there's so, how many yards are there in total? I haven't actually had a count up there, but there's evidently more than there are on Chellington, that's for sure. I'm using a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro cathode. Works well for me. I like it a lot. I am looking to get a shifter though for FS22, the Logitech shifter that goes with the wheel, because I want to be able to take full advantage of the manual gearboxes. Can't wait to give that a blast. Really can't. So I need to find a way of implementing that alongside the joystick, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. I'm also very intrigued to see how on console the key bindings work with the gearbox system as well. That should be interesting. There are 23? Good lord. That's a lot. That's awesome, actually. That's really, really good. Alright, we'll empty out whilst we're at this round. Otherwise, we'll not make it round one more time, that's for sure. And we'll just create a little bit more space at the top end. Yeah, link is in the description for this, or it's also pinned at the top of the chat as well. Ah, yeah, sorry, the link for the joystick is definitely in the description. It's nice and straightforward, but what's also great about it is it does work quite well with Flight Sim. It's effortless, actually. You don't need to preset anything, it just works, which is pretty cool. Ah, there you go. Cool. Perfect. Nice timing. We're gonna have to stick the back end out here. Another new cattle yard being added. Interesting. Hello, Farm Sim. Welcome along. How you doing? All right. So as you'll see, obviously precision agri-wise, we haven't really done anything. Well, we've not tested anything there really. What we do have is a basic yield mapping coming through, which is what it is. And we've obviously got the field that we mowed down there as well. Expect the yields to be pretty average to poor because we just don't have any fertilizer on these. So we're just taking what we can and we'll move forward from there. Once I tried to play Euro Truck with it and program the buttons to work. Yeah, it's easily programmable for a lot of different things. It just won't do gear shifting very well unless you want to just have a sequential. I use it on Farm Sim 4, like to drive control, the shuttle between forward and reverse, but that's it. So if you want to do actual progression through the gears, like in a gearbox, you would need something different. But we'll look into it. I'm going to try and get that one all set up soon. Get the new one ordered from Amazon. I do love this combine. I've used it in a lot of different series and streams, and it's just a cracking machine. Oh, we give SnowRunner another shot. I haven't been on SnowRunner in an age. Last time I played it was very much rage induced as well when I quit. But hey, it was good. It was good fun. I like SnowRunner. I have to get some more time back on that at some stage. You tried to get acceleration and steering on it. Ooh, steering. That's interesting. That's a gutsy call. How did that end up there, Ryan? I imagine not all that well. It is, yeah, exactly. Pretty perfect in that regard. That's what you gotta look for. Cheap and powerful. I nearly actually bought a lot of the same tractors accidentally that I had when I started on Greenwich Valley with the debt-free farm, so I had to kind of be a little bit more cautious there. I didn't want to rinse and repeat too much. That's why there's a that's why that JCB is back in again, because that's some good cheap telehandler. but it has a little bit more road speed than the one from the classic DLC, which is like 12 miles an hour. So it's a balance you're paying for there. That doesn't surprise me. That does not surprise me, Ryan. I'm not expecting a great number of bales of straw off of here as well, but either way, it's just more. We'll have to take as much off of the field as we can, unfortunately. Let's see how we get on after that. Not many here tonight, Sim. The numbers jumped up quite a bit. We were at 100 and something before. Which is, it's alright though. It's good to have as many people who want to hang around. I don't mind. It's getting late in the UK as well there, of course. Which big combine comes with a screen that shows fill rate, etc.? Had one but lost it. Eric, good question there. I would imagine it will be one of the John Deeres. Is it not? One of the S680 or the XR maybe. Okay. Yeah, the yield's getting a little bit poor as we get into the middle of it. Good heavens. With a trailed combine. You'd be on it for a while. Those trailed combine heads are usually about a third the size of this one, if I'm not mistaken. It takes some time. Won't take us long to do this though. We're kind of cracking along into it nicely now. Which is good. Still early in the day as well, so got plenty of time left. I'm doing alright, thanks Ben. Yeah, doing well. Canada is good, it's warm, it's mild, it's autumnal is how I would describe it. Definitely autumnal. It could well do actually, yeah. That could be the one. I haven't used that in a while. Roll Tides, hello! I'm doing well, thank you. I love I've always liked Meadow Grove, so the extended version was always going to be something that I could get behind. But yeah, it is good. It's very good. Class Lexington did as well. They're 8900. Nice. Shows how much attention I paid to them. What we could do, just to mix it up a little bit, is we will get back to the top. We'll empty. And we're going to take a drive. We're going to sell this somewhere. Find the best price for barley at the moment, which is probably not going to be much at all, but we'll go and sell a load. Hello, New Holland Spec. Welcome on in, buddy. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Back you go. Back you go. Back you go. Alright, so 4 headlands will do us. Hey, the man of the moment. Welcome, Nathan. How are you, bud? Good to have you on board. You know what? I didn't really see too many updates. I know I'm in the testing group, but I didn't really see many updates for this. And so when it came out this week there, whoa, what a nice surprise. A heck of a job. How do you feel with it now? Okay. Let's just get to the top there. We'll empty out and then we'll go for a bit of a drive. Figure out where we need to go first. Do you like the MF185 etc. mod pack? Yes, yeah. I'm a fan of all Masties, so any mod pack with a Mastie in is going to be good. But the older, smaller Masties, particularly anything by Peter J at the moment, is looking very, very good. You should buy a Zeta Crystal 16145. I have no money to buy anything now, unfortunately. Kind of done in that regard. All right. Right, let's just meander back over to here. Missed it. I mean, there's really not much in here. But hey, nice to go for a little bit of a cruise, go and figure out where we go, what's the wait. Ooh, prices are down. Oh well. Top Hill. That's actually not far away if memory serves. That's just over here. Yeah. I remember that one. Okay, well, we're going to go for a quick little drive. So I'm going to have to go back that way, I think. Okay. Hey, Oliver's Farming Life, how you doing? Hope all is well. Could liberate a tractor from a different farm. Not sure that's how it works. I think they just call that theft, don't they? Alright. There's enough in here to warrant the drive. Ah, you'll be fine, Ryan. You're all good. No way. Let's see if I can remember where we're going here. Odds are I don't think I can, but we'll see. Left here, I remember that much. I think Ford will ever have a tractor in FS. I really don't know, to be honest. You know, I'm not sure. I've often said in the past that I think it would be very unlikely, but you keep seeing things for FS22 that makes me kind of think, well, maybe, you know, maybe it is. So, I don't know. We'll have to, if it does come in, then that'll be a great surprise, but oh Lord. Ah, yes. Perfect traffic collision. Goodbye, traffic. This is 6910S, then. Hey, Dale as well. Welcome along. What have you missed? Oliver's Farming Life. We just got ourselves set up. We did a little bit of mowing with the case 1056. And then we've got on with a little bit of harvest work as well. For those who just joined now, we are in an awful lot of debt. Do I go up that one? I don't think I do. So we're trying to get going by... No, that one goes around that way. That's the one I don't want to take. Yeah, so we're trying to just get a little bit of revenue coming in. We need to start making some money. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. And then, is it that one? I mean, I'm tempted by that one. Find out. This is a nice little yard as well. This is nothing really more than a... Yes. This is a good one. Lots of good little yards, Nathan. Now, I think this is just where we need to be coming up here. Yes, it is. I nailed it. And as well, look at that one. That's a good little contractor yard as well. If you just want a shed, perfect. Of course, we're kind of just coming onto the back of our of Frank's yard, really, or his original home. Not far away at all. Hello, Cathal, is this coming to Xbox? Unfortunately, the moment there, it is not. No. I'm not expecting to make a great amount of money off of here, but it's more than nothing. 3 grand. Okay. Hello, Will.
Just gonna send it.
Welcome along, buddy. How you doing there today? Yeah, that could be an interesting one, indeed. You're not wrong, Ghoul. Lots of options there. All right. Well, back at them. Oh, nice, Ryan. What car did you buy? That's exciting. It's always good fun. Then, okay, right here. Yeah, this map takes a little bit getting used to in terms of navigation, but once you start to get it cracked, you're sussed, really, I think. Looks good. We've got 70 people watching. We're at 136 likes. Can we get to 150 before we end the stream in probably about 20 minutes or so? If we can, everyone gets internet cookies. Ooh, nice, Ryan. Good first car. Much better than my first car, that's for sure. Mine was a Citroen AX. That shows my age a bit. That's not a bad idea, Oliver's, actually. That's not a bad idea at all. Yeah, I wouldn't be. I don't know. Like, I thought they would do a like an American equipment DLC, but we're already starting to see some John Deere planters coming in now. So I don't know. That's kind of out of the equation. Get around that. Nearly lost my gateway. We'll just have to wait and see. You are right, Ryan. Yeah, I was just thinking that in my head, actually. It was, we moved because it was going to become a housing estate, so regrettably I wouldn't be able to go back and look at that. But the in game here, the map, it does look it looks like a good yard now. Subaru Legacy, nice. So this is, regardless of how we try and cut this field, we're going to be left with some odd little shapes. So we're just going to have to send it and see how we get on. We'll try and square up one side at least, and then we might just get left with a corner over there and a corner over there. But that's what we'll aim for at least. But this field's not going to take us too long to do at all now, actually. And we'll be all right. First field done. But what we could look to do as well is get this baled next. And then move on from there. That might be a good plan. But yeah, I think that's what we'll end up doing. As long as you got enough oil to keep putting in there, you don't run out, you're fine. You're all good. Is it really, Ryan? That's a pretty sweet coincidence. Like that. Awesome. how's the weather for you over there? Let's just keep that straight, and we'll take that edge off there. Or straight-ish. Not ideal, but hey ho, we'll make it work. So as you can see, really, as I'm thinking about it now, we've done, that was nearly 10,000 liters. We got about 3 grand for, or sorry, 10,000 for 10 ton. So it's going to take a lot of money to repay this back. We're really going to have to rely on a lot of contract-based work, which we can. That's not a problem. But yeah, it just kind of really hammers home the extent of what we'll look into here, really. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll keep training down that value. Ah, great. Good to hear. Temptation to stick hide worker on and go and crack on with something else is high, but that's really not going to help us here. It was raining so hard, the pit in the shed was almost at the top of the workers. Wow. Good heavens. Where do you get the map from, Danielle? It is in the pinned comment on this stream. It's in the you should be able to find it that way there, but it's from Simply Safe Mods, which is a great website to go to. Very, very trusted. Hello, Mr. Lee son. How are you today? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Will this be coming on FS22 for consoles? That is a great question. I have no idea about FS22, to be honest. I hope so. It'll be up to Nathan to see what he wants to do in terms of, I'm not sure if the map would just need to be rebuilt or how you would go about doing that, to be honest with you. I'm sure Nathan was in here. I don't know if he's still here or not, but yeah, it would be a question for him. It would take a lot of work, I think, at this moment in time to get it ready for FS22. But no one really knows at the moment, you know, if you have a map, let's say like this one in FS19, no one knows at the moment what that next step is, what it looks like to get that converted across the 22. We don't know if it's going to be like a 2-minute job, figuratively speaking, or if it's going to take an age. So, you know, we need to wait and see. Hopefully it's going to be the former there, and it really doesn't take too long to convert things over, but we'll have to just see what happens. Same would go for any mods as well, of course. In those bits at the front there, Vincent, I'm sure unfortunately probably that it would be the case, yeah. Hello, John. Oh, there's some mods not to run this map. The only things I can guarantee that won't work on this map at the moment would be the farming agency mods. So Maze Plus, Horse Extension, that kind of thing. Everything else though should be good. All right, like I said, just 2 little triangles to get rid of. We'll knock this one out in the corner first. Hey Creef, no worries buddy, you made it. Welcome along, I hope all is good. Rocket Kid, what steering wheel am I using? I got a Logitech G29 and a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro joystick as well. Hey, no worries Ryan, keep an eye, if you haven't done so already, do DM me on Discord, we'll get you added into everything. And then yeah, we'll figure out what it looks like for you to get onto the server in terms of downloading mods over the next 24 hours or so. So thank you again for your support. And we'll see you very soon. Hello, John. Favorite tractor would be Master Ferguson. It'd be a 6480. Or if you want to go a little bit older, I'd even have a 3125 as well. Neither of which I can actually get good copies of in game. It's always a bone of contention for me. Let's get that in as we get into the fiddly little bit. Would love to get a good 3125 in game. Got close with the 3670 the Giants have announced. But yeah, not quite. Hello, Eamon. Welcome along, bud. How are you? We're 6 likes off 150 there. That would be awesome if we can get to that stage. Have I ever used the heavy equipment bundle? I haven't, no, as it goes. Tempted by it though. Hey, Fuel YouTube, YT, beg your pardon, how you doing, buddy? Welcome along. What's going on today? What map is this? This is Meadow Grove Extended, Cree. If you can get it, it's pinned. It just came out this week on Simply Safe Mods. I'll put the link in a pinned comment. But yeah, by Nathan6930, and look at the size of it. I'll show anyone who hasn't seen it for a while. There you go. Look at that for a field to get, or a map to get working with. This is fantastic. Get back. Okay. So what we will do, we'll finish this little chunk off down here. We'll finish a bit at the top, and that will be a nice little point for us to wrap up with, I think, for the day. But yeah, we've got a lot achieved so far. Hopefully our hay is wilting very nicely, and then everything else will be cracking along. We'll get some bales made up here, and we're looking good. Oh, we need you. Every little bit counts. Here you are. Unfortunately, at the moment, no. It's just PC at the moment. Hopefully that will, well, at the moment, I don't think we'll see that change for FS19, given the timing of things. But but we'll see. What's the G-hub settings for my wheel? Ooh, I'll have to have a look. In terms of the dead zones on the axes, they're all pretty much 0, I know that much. Insurance claim essential. Outrageous. All right. Yes, a nice little bit of production for today. Happy with that. We'll try and bring back another stream tomorrow around maybe the same time-ish. See how that all looks. Well, I wouldn't actually know what they are at Castle. I'd have to have a real proper look into that. Okay. Put that down. Oh. Need to disconnect the header first. Number 1 done. Nice and straightforward there. The header trailer's the wrong way around. Good. Let's leave you there then. Alright, so like I say, we don't have too many fields of our own to do. Our yard or our land area isn't too big, a lot of grass in there as well. So really next episode there we'll look to crack on and get some silage made. I think it's gonna be an important next step just to get ahead of the game there. What I have to do, bit of a tricky gate to get out of this one. Oh, absolutely fueled. It's been a great map. Really always loved Meadow Grove. It was a very easy decision when I saw that it was back as an extended version. Didn't have to think much about it at all. And we're going to park this here for the night though, or for the day. Come back to it later on. Where we will then get this carted away. Not the easiest of yards to turn things around in this one. Especially when you've got machinery everywhere. Let's get into that. So this will no doubt be sent straight off. We could probably have actually got this all into one load. Nearly, I think. Let's park you there. That'll be getting carted off there soon. And then that's good. It hasn't been updated yet for Xbox. No, the extended version won't be coming out for consoles at the moment. Just not enough time to get it ready to go. Oh, tree. Mighty 956 just destroys trees. Perfect. Wonderful. Hey look, Mark, this class combine's not caught on fire once with me. Hello, 2021. How you doing? I think combine and header may just get left over on this side for now. Keep them out of the way. Seems like a wise plan to me. There's a blind corner to be poking the nose out on like this, but hey ho. go. And then we might actually stick the case onto the little baler and get some graft in there. Before we leave, we won't part this up, we'll part the combine up, and I just want to have a quick look through contracts and see what our options are at the moment, where we can get a little bit of extra revenue coming in, and see how we can make some progress there. Because we're only going to make about another, oh geez, maybe £1,000 from what's in the back of that trailer, maybe. But not much. Yeah, we'll leave that to keep drying. I'll do grand. Where do I get all my mods from? Daniel, a few different places. Mainly the mod hub, first of all, King mods, and then yes mods have been my go-tos. But then as long as I can find out that I can trust the sites like Simply Safe mods, for example, I can always trust that. I will always look to use them as well. Turned a bit too aggressively there. Hey Flynn, how you doing there? So you've seen them. We've got a John Deere 6910S, and I've got a Case 1056, and that is it. That's all I got. Don't need anything else at the moment. That will do it. Can't buy anything else. You'll see I've got £147,000 of debt at the moment. So even if I wanted to, I can't afford to buy anything else. All right, done. Oop. And then yeah, we'll show you the rest of some of the bits of equipment that we've got around here. Oh, we've done it. We have made 151,000. No, 151 likes. Beg your pardon there. Thank you everyone who's hit that like button. It really does go an awful long way. Really do mean an awful lot as well there. So, let's have a look, see what we can do. Ooh, we're going to get into some of those. Are we ever? I think, yeah, we might just try and wrap out a few of these. I don't know if I've got the multiple contracts on there. So we'll have to wait and see how that looks. But yeah, against the knocks and door. Yeah, there's some paperwork coming through the door any moment soon. But hey, we're showing intent. We've paid off $4 grand-ish. It's a start. So yeah, that's what we're going to be looking into there. So with that, yeah, we're going to have to take on some of these. It's going to be a must. Perfect. So, all right, folks, we're going to leave this one here. So all that means I can say is thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. I have been Simulation for the Nation. This has been Meadow Grove Extended. It's been a blast. Absolutely enjoyed it. I can't wait to get really stuck into this. We'll be hoping to develop out the farm a little bit more, but to do that, we've got to get down to 0. It's going to be a long old journey to go. Shout out to Nathan6934 for his hard work in creating this. It's clearly been a lot of work there, and it shows, but it's looking good. And until next time, we'll hopefully be back tomorrow. Keep an eye out on all social media, Facebook, Discord, all links below, where you can see what's going on. Until next time, though, do have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you as soon as we can tomorrow. See you later.
SFTN Production. Subscribe for more and join the nation in the links below.